How often do you wash, twist, as needed? Honestly, for right now, for washing and retwisting, I don't. I try not to go more than a month and a half without washing my hair. I know that sounds like a long time, but I don't do much to get it dirty, so yeah. Second part of that question was, what products do I use? Anything you've seen on this channel, I use religiously. Unless I told y'all don't use it, I use it. I'm having trouble with locks getting thin, maybe an inch away from the ends, and they break off. I've had this only once, and during that time I was like super stressed, and I was not taking care of my hair. I was not doing anything as far as self-care related, or tending to me, making sure that I was okay as well. So I had like one of them break off, and that was kind of like a wake-up call. It's still somewhere in here. I'll find it in the house and I'll see it, and it's like a reminder for me to moisturize some things, moisturize this hair. So people, please go ahead and mist your hair. You know, if you do it, if you wake up, make it a part of your morning routine, mist it. I'm not saying soak it, because soaking it can lead to mold, but like get you one of these little spray bottles and just mist away. Simple. Next question, what would be a good hairspray for your locks to smell good? I don't use any lock sprays or any of those things for the fragrance of them, to be honest. I do use this one mixture of jojoba oil and peppermint to kind of take away odor. So if I go to the club, if I go to the gym and my hair feels like sweat and stuff like that, or whatever the club smells like, I kind of use that oil in my hair, and then I'll put a shower cap on and I'll get in the shower, and it kind of like takes all the smell out. So I definitely do recommend that. I'll highlight that video in this corner. It'll pop out in the screen in this corner right here for kind of what I do for that. Any tips for locks or people working at their C and still maintain the locks? I don't have any tips for people having locks and working near in the C and still maintain it. Do you have any tips for that? Let us know below in the comment section. That'll help my man's out greatly. Yeah, braids and plaits maybe, but I don't have any great advice for that one, so I'm gonna think about it some more and then maybe come back and do a video or something like that. But if anyone wants to offer their advice, it's being solicited below. Do you have a spiritual, religious connection to your locks, or is it just hair to you? I don't have a spiritual, religious connection to them per se, but it is more than just hair for me. At this point, I think I'd like flip out to cut them completely off. Like something, like they'd have to be really something for me to go past that. I grew them for a reason. How long will you let your locks grow? For me, this is really long, so I never thought I'd see this length because I am a scissor happy guy. I don't. It's taken me a while to get used to my hair growing. I didn't typically have long hair. I pretty much had hair to frame my face and my forehead because it's a really big forehead, as you guys have told me so many times in the comment section of videos that my forehead is huge. So as long as it's not, my hairline's not receding, I'm pretty okay. So we're good there. But for as far as like the length, I know like hard cutoff point for me is at the point where I'm sitting. Like if I have to really pick up my hair to sit down, just regular sit down, it's enough for me. Right now I already have to be conscious about how I lean back or what I lean back on certain things if my hair is down, because it gets in the way and it'll hurt if I pick up too fast, and anybody got time for that at all? Nope, not me, not you, no one. So yeah, yeah, it was time. These things roots are starting to merge together on me. That's not the wave, that's not the move, that's not what we want. I started my locks in August. All of a sudden, I have dandruff, like big flakes, almost scab-like dandruff. How? Why? I've been using tea tree oil in my shampoo, and the oil doesn't seem to be helping. How do you get flakes out that are caught up in locks? How often should you be? Okay, this is a lot, so we're just gonna break this down a little bit. First part, if those flakes are like almost scab-like dandruff, I'm gonna suggest go seek a dermatologist, because that could be something else and it's not what you think it is, and picking those flakes is potentially making the situation worse. So go to your dermatologist. They'll probably prescribe you some, it's a special shampoo. I had to use it when I was younger. So, but definitely see them, because you don't want to make the situation worse than it is at all. So definitely do that. So first part, seek your dermatologist if it's that bad. How do you get flakes out of locks? This is like normal flakes, like snowflakes, like the stuff you get on your edges. You can pretty much brush those out if it's like little stuff, but if it's what you're saying, that's not gonna work. How often should you be washing? Again, for me, my face will tell me when I need to wash my hair. Like it'll start to break out really badly, especially if I know I haven't had any chocolate or soda and I've been drinking my water. It'll tell me. So listen to your skin and stuff. Like it typically tells you when you need to do something. But if you don't know what to look for just yet, I go like monthly. At least don't go more than a month without washing your hair. I know I go more than a month sometimes, but you don't go more than a month. Do you personally twist clockwise or counterclockwise, especially around the front? I twist this way. So clockwise. I twist clockwise. Yeah, clockwise. And whatever I twist one section, I twist the whole thing like that. So I twist all of it clockwise. I roll down, I palm roll down, and if I'm grabbing from the root, I twist like that. So clockwise. Good question though. Comment below if you twist clockwise or counterclockwise if you palm roll. Style suggestions for the ugly stages vlog. So I'm gonna definitely try to do some videos specifically for that demographic of people with locks. It's just really hard trying to style my hair for the earlier stages, because it's at a point where it's longer and the style is not gonna look the same for you, and I don't want you to get like the wrong picture of the style. So I'm working on that. I'm definitely looking for someone to be my test dummy or let me coach or style their hair for those videos. Maybe like we take one day and bully, hit up a few different styles, and I'll feature you. So if you're in the Atlanta area, let me know. And you have not starter locks. Well, I guess starter locks, but if you're in the first, I'm gonna say 2 years or whatever you consider the ugly stage. If you're in that stage, hit me up, let me know. Longest I've gone without a retwist. I miss my scalp, y'all, so I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I don't think I've gone more than 2 months without a retwist, max. Like, it ain't me. Nope. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Nope. I enjoy seeing my parts and all that jazz, so me going that long without one is far-fetched. Trying to let my scalp live due to some thinning issues might go 6 months without a retwist. Do you think that will help to some extent? I do. I honestly do. I think your hair does better when you leave it alone. You just moisturize and keep it pushing. Honestly, especially in those early stages, I think that helps out tremendously. But for me, I just miss my scalp too easily, so I don't think I can go 6 months without a retwist, and then my hair will matter. So when I tell y'all I am upset, I am truly upset. I done did these questions 3 times. I think the questions that got cut off were, how do I get rid of buildup in your locks? I do an ACV wash. What that does is it brings the length it brings whatever's trapped inside of the lock to the top of the lock, and you just kind of have to do the work to get it out. Pro tip or FYI, the first one is not going to get everything out. It will get a lot of it out, but it will not get everything out. So I highly recommend you do this multiple times a year. I wouldn't say do it 2 times a week or 2 times in a month, but maybe every 3 months, once a quarter, twice a year, once a year. I'm on a twice a year regimen, and that does me just well. Make sure you're rinsing all the product out of your hair when you're washing and shampooing your hair. That will help to fix a lot of that. Speak on ways to deal with dreads being long. My dreads are now mid-back length. My hair has never been this long. I try to keep it tied back. When I don't, it seems to always be in the way. Can't find hats my size or nothing else because my head was pretty big before the dreads. With all the hair, I don't know, it's getting frustrating. Malcolm is going to remain frustrating. It frustrates me to this day, but this is something that we committed to doing. So I urge you, put little scrunchies everywhere. Like, there are scrunchies probably all over this house, if I'm not mistaken. In my car, there's scrunchies on the gear thing, like a load of them. They're at work, they're everywhere. They're in every book bag that I own. Like, if I tell you I don't have a scrunchie, it's probably a lie. I just don't want to let you hold my scrunchie because I probably only have that one on me in that exact moment. But yeah. As far as hats, man, I wear a dad hat these days. You can adjust it how you need. I can't get it over my forehead because it's a forehead. But if I do, it looks like this, which is like grossly big. So I try to typically wear it like that. So just that it doesn't. It's just something you have to grow through. I guess no pun intended, or all puns intended. Yeah, so Malcolm, welcome to my hair's in my way, because that's my one gripe I say with this. It's always in the way, but take scrunchies with you everywhere. Learn to tie your hair up with just your hair. Do styles that are rolled back, something to get the hair off your neck. I don't know if you're into wearing buns or styles that are done up, like updos, so to speak. Get familiar with those because those are gonna be your best friends. Yeah, so y'all, that's it. These come a little bit closer, so maybe, yeah, there you go, there you go, there you go. Get you some action going on now. This is what the braid out hitting for. Alright, sorry, I needed to get a quick thumbnail really fast, but yeah, man, that's it. We out here, we live. If I didn't answer your question, sorry, it got lost in translation. Definitely hit me up. I'll definitely answer it in the comment section if I truly missed it or anything. We can probably answer these in another video. Hopefully there'll be way less technical difficulties, because this one wore me, not even gonna lie. So yeah, that's gonna be about it. We're gonna pack this thing up and where my damn scrunchie go. That's about it. I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Until next time, y'all be easy.